I hear a lot of people talking about what black people have been through and how Europeans have enslaved us and still secretly enslaving us and murdering us and just getting away with it, stealing our resources from home. And you're right. You're right. They are doing that. And they have been doing it for a long time. Since we met them, actually. So, my question is not to them, it's to you who look like me and who say that you love me and you love yourself. My question is to you. And why do I question my people? Because, let me give you an example, a scenario. If my husband is cheating on me, do I question the person he's cheating with? Or do I confront and question him? Who's obligated to me? So if we know that from the day we met a people, that they have lied and stole and murdered from you, why do we still question and sit down and talk and reason with them? They only want to hear your mind so they can know how to go around it. That's why we're in this epidemic that we are in. You see, all of the resources are from home. And everyone knows that black folks don't go to the doctors unless we are dire sick. And there's no other way. Most of us don't even have their insurance. You see. And we are the people that consume and who they market to. Okay? So, if you want to keep someone under your thumb, what do? You create chaos. You double up the unfairness, like murdering them on live TV in broad daylight. Create a chaos with another chaos of this so-called epidemic. Frighten them into paying for our insurance and going to our doctors so we can inject them, even though our medical research is based on a European perspective. And if their medical science is based on a European perspective and DNA, how is it going to treat us? Create a vaccine where they have to pay for it. Not only create it where they have to pay for it, where it can heal them, so they say. Charge them to poison them. And most of us going to fall for it. Because they'll bring on news, I don't know if y'all seen some sympathetic white folks or come and do some newscast and say, the black folks are dying because there's no medical. They don't have resources to medical. You're going to be so fooled to think that they're going to supply you with the same kind of medicine that they give their own. Even though everything, we know that even cereal has a barcode on it. And they can trace it back to where it comes from and where it needs to go. You're going to take help. We already done took their spiritual advice. We let them give us God, and we see where that has gotten us. Now, they're going to get your physical, right? Everything they have ever given you was a lie. Everything. And you're going to take this? It's not that I don't feel sorry for my people, but we already know. Sometimes you're going to have to let some things go. You're going to have to let this hell go. Our ancestors have already marched and already taught. We are the seed that they planted, and we know what we have to do. But we don't want to go. And that's where they want to keep you. They want to keep you here as long as they can until they drain your homeland dry. Because it's not enough conscious and educated and ones who are willing to put in the work to go home and do something and stop the madness. But we don't want that. We want to make this bucket, this cage, more comfortable. And then when they kill one of us, you want us to jump up and say, Black power. If we have so much power, why are we still living with people who we know want to kill us? If anybody can answer that for me, it's doing me a great favor. I feel like our people from antiquity who wrote down the Meduneta, what they call hieroglyphics. I feel like them sometimes, because there were people, they were just sitting there, just like we are now. And they are talking and they're trying to warn our people. But as you know, just like now, no one's listening. So what do? They write it down.